Back with another video for you today. I got a new fragrance that I want to talk about. Well, actually, duo of fragrances. Two fragrances from the house of Maison Francis Kurkdjian called Gentle Fluidity. We have a silver edition, which is here, and we also have the gold edition, which is here. I brought these back from Paris. I was given these samples when I bought a fragrance from this house, which I will let you know about very soon. But they were making their debut the day I was flying out of Paris to London. Well, actually not flying, training back to London. So these were going to be exclusive at Printemps, according to the associate there who gave them to me, for about a month. And then they're debuting here in the States probably in the middle of February. So if you want to find out about these two fragrances, Gentle Fluidity, both are called Gentle Fluidity, and they're silver edition and gold edition, then please stay tuned. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is Sebastian with Smelling Great Fragrance Reviews. If this is your first time landing on my channel and you love watching fragrance reviews, finding out about new fragrances, discovering new brands, participating in giveaways, and still haven't subscribed to my channel, please click that subscribe button below and also click the bell so you'll be notified for future videos and giveaways. So I have been a big fan of Maison Francis Kurkdjian fragrances for quite some time. I like a lot of, or most of the fragrances in the collection. Not every one, but most. And these were launching on the 15th of January, the day I was going back to London for the remainder of my trip. So what happened was she had, the associate had samples and she gave them to me. In fact, she had a tester of the bottles and I was able to smell both of them. And I really liked them. And I wanted to tell you all about them. The pricing, these are in euros, are 150 euros for a 70 ml bottle, typical Maison Francis Kurkdjian bottles. So that converts to about 160 to 172, no, not 72, somewhere around the 160s in dollars. But I'm sure the price for the fragrances will be higher here in the States once they hit. These are 2019 releases. Both fragrances have the same exact notes. So it's a unique thing that Mr. Francis Kurkdjian is doing, but they're doing them in a way where one fragrance has some notes that are more dominant and one fragrance has other notes that are dominant, if that makes sense. But both of the fragrances feature the notes of juniper berries, nutmeg, coriander, musks, ambery woods, and vanilla. So same notes, two identities. It's funny because when I sampled them at Printemps, I was like, wow, same notes, two completely different fragrances. Wow, they're completely different. They're like night and day difference, kind of sort of like launching the fragrances in pairs the way Maison Francis Kurkdjian did with the Petit Matin and Grand Soir. So this is the new launch. Very soon you'll be able to pick them up. But let me tell you about the differences between the fragrances. I'm going to read some excerpts from the website of Francis Kurkdjian, and then I can test the fragrances out and tell you the differences. So the silver edition, nutmeg and ambery woods are dominant and release a vibrant, comfortable trail. As for juniper berry essence, it leads to an ascending, ultra-fresh aromatic note, similar to a gin frappé effect, balanced by the dry, slightly balmy, spicy notes of nutmeg. The base notes reveal ambery wood facets ranging from sweet and enveloping to powerful and dry. Now the gold edition here, in Gentle Fluidity, is gold generous, enveloping trail. We can find coriander seed essence and an overdose of musks and vanilla. Got my name all over it. The floral spicy note of coriander seeds brings, just like musks, ethereal volume and a lingering trail. In the base notes, the gourmand reassuring notes of the vanilla accord, enhanced by the ambery woods, reveal a radiant bright silhouette. Two fragrances utilizing the same notes, but as I said, one has some notes more amplified and the other has the other notes amplified. Now this one is all about vanilla to me and musks, and I love vanilla and I've been really into musks lately. This one was a wow for me when I smelled it. This one actually is very sharp and metallic to me, and I think it's that gin kind of a juniper berry effect. The juniper berry comes off very sharp and metallic to me, and usually this effect happens quite frequently for me with juniper berries. But let's go ahead and smell it again real quickly. It's a very, very fresh, aromatic fragrance. Very, very I wouldn't say like spicy, but you know the gin kind of effect from the juniper berry acts very spicy. But aromatic is definitely one to use the word to explain this one, and it's a very cold fragrance. It's not a warm fragrance at all. It's very like chill, like it's really really chill. The gin frappé word that they use to explain this, because you know, gin cocktail, gin and tonic, things like that come to mind, but there's not a lot of sweetness with this one. So I like this one. I think this would be perfect for the warmer months for sure, whereas this one here I think would be a lot more perfect for the warm, cooler months. So this one is certainly vanilla and musks, but there's also that coriander is beautiful. I remember growing up, my mom used to toast coriander seeds in a pan in the kitchen, and it would actually make the whole entire kitchen so beautifully fragrant. It would be amazing. That scent is just absolutely amazing. If you guys ever want to have this like beautiful scent in the kitchen, get some coriander seeds and pop them on top of a pan, heat it up, and then let it just kind of like heat up. That smell is just to die for. It's a very, very awesome natural smell, and it's in here. It's very floral, but it's also spicy. So you got that musk and the vanilla, and then you have that coriander seeds. Just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. This one is delicious, really, really delicious, because I love my vanilla and musk fragrances, and of course with the floral aspects of the coriander seeds, it just makes for a very, very beautiful radiant offering. Now, the other thing I was told at Printemps is you're supposed to be able to layer these two together to have a different fragrance, because they're sold in pairs. Well, they're not sold in pairs, they're sold individually, but they are launched in pairs. So let's try and combine the two let's start off with the gold edition in the base, because it is a stronger fragrance to me as far as the notes go. It's kind of like you're getting best of both worlds. I think what's going on here is I'm getting even more of a gin cocktail effect. There's this warmness from the vanilla and the musks, but you have this like juniper coolness. It's pretty amazing, actually, the two together. But you know what? Both of these are really, really awesome on their own, but together it makes for this really unique cocktail effect. You have the both of a cool effect and the warm effects together. So that's the combo of the two. Anyway, that's my impressions of these fragrances. I've been wanting to do this video for a while. I've had these samples for a while. I've been carrying them since Paris to London and then back here. But I'm going to definitely certainly pick up bottles, because I do like these two, and I love this house. In fact, I even love it more now because recently I fell in love with a fragrance that was launched for some time, and I had the weirdest relationship with that fragrance. Just couldn't do it. It was just an odd fragrance for me, but recently I've fallen in love with that fragrance, and I'm going to tell you all about it in a future video. But for now, these are awesome. They'll be launching soon. Check them out. Gentle Fluidity, the silver edition, and Gentle Fluidity, the gold edition. I'm assuming they're going to be about $200 when they hit the States. Maybe like $190. Because they're 150 euros in Europe. So anyway, that's my video for today. If you've tried these two fragrances, do let me know. Put a comment down. Let's get a conversation started. Also, do you like this house, Maison Francis Kurkdjian? Are you a fan? And if you are a fan, what are your favorite fragrances from this house? Please put that down as well so that I can find out and we'll get a conversation started. Other than that, guys, please like this video. Please share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And I'll be back with more videos very soon. Have a good one. Goodbye.